One of our most popular sections in our general book department is our cooking section. And a lot of books come out during the springtime pertaining to cooking. And so I wanted to show you a couple of the new things that have come out this year in the store. This is one of the new books that actually just got released a couple of weeks ago. This is actually a Deseret Book Cookbook. Most of you are probably familiar with the 101 Things to Do with the Cake Mix. This follows along the same guidelines as that book, but what I like about this book is I like pictures. I need to see what I'm supposed to, is it supposed to be brown when it comes out, or did I just burn it? So I like the pictures, and this book has lots of pictures with each page. And it's anything from cakes, traditional cakes to make with cake mixes, to cookies, to pancakes, to biscuits, things that you wouldn't traditionally think that you can make with a cake mix. Frozen cakes, there's all sorts of varieties in here that you can make with a cake mix. And a lot of them, what's neat about it too is she teaches you how to freeze them. If you want to make freezer cookies to take later, or cakes or whatever, there's all the steps in here on how to do that. So a really fun book, but again, my favorite thing about this is the pictures. I really like being able to see what it is that I'm supposed to make. So this is a fun one. A lot of the books, because it is springtime and going into summer, they're really, I don't know what the word is, but light. They're like cooking with cupcakes, or we have a new one that came out. This is an interesting book. This one is called Sweet and Savory, that just came, and it's how to mix the sweet and the savory ingredients that I would never put together, but how they really accent each other. From the picture you can see here, from having the cookies with the sweet to this particular ice cream actually has quite a few spices you would traditionally use like in soups or to baste your chicken with, but they're quite delicious. I've tried a couple in here, but again, this book, what I like about it is the pictures in it. And these books are really well designed in the sense that they have basic ingredients, they're fast, they're easy, and they're affordable to make for your family. And that's one thing that I really like, that they've kind of tried to steer towards. This one, they come out with one every year. This is the new Better Homes and Gardens grilling book for the year. I am a huge barbecuer. I don't let my husband touch the grill, and he's okay with that. But I'm very particular about how we cook our meat on the grill, and I love to try things. Again, in this book, the pictures tell it all, but it has from grilling the meat to grilling the fruit, to using the wood chips when you're grilling, and do you leave your grill open part of the time, all the time. It gives really good details on exactly what you need to do when you're using your grill. So this is a fun one. I look forward to it every year, to being able to get on my barbecue and do different things each year. Another one that's been really popular this year, and this is their second one in their series, but the Six Sisters Cookbook. This is my favorite blog. I visit this blog at least once a week for different recipes. What's fun is two of these sisters actually reside in Cache Valley, and they have a website that coincides with their cookbook, and it's got anything from crafting to cooking to just little helpful household hints. But they also have all the nutritional value and everything in their books. But the reason that I use this book so much, this is my number one by far used website and cookbook for my family, is because everything that they use is simple. It's been tasted and tested by average families. Each one of these sisters have multiple children, and they talk about how picky they are, and they don't just pick random things to make, but things that their family are really going to enjoy and really like. And I have found this to be a very, very good book in my home. Now, along with the cookbooks in our store, we also have lots of fun things that you can cook with. We feature lots of local companies. This company in particular next to me is Pioneer Valley. This is actually out of Utah County, and it's a farmer down there that does a lot of his own growing, and he makes anything from jams to marmalades. But in several of these cookbooks, you'll find that it asks for jam to be used with their chicken or as a baste on their roast or whatever. These are excellent, and it's really nice to know too that you're supporting, the local people here. We also have another line that we brought in. Now, this is not local made, but it is made in the U.S. It's an Amish company that makes these, and they are to die for. Their salsas are so heavenly and so good. So lots of fun things that you can use in your cooking. We have ice cream toppings. We also have lots of tools. We sell a lot of these for wedding gifts, bridal shower gifts, and whatnot. This company I really like because all of their stuff is the silicone, and it's designed to be able to take the really high intense heat. They make these wonderful little basters, which they came out with this year, that are not only just cute, But for camping, when you are kind of tight on space, you want something a little bit smaller, this is a really good thing that you can pack in there and condense the space. But for your barbecuing, these are my favorite basters that I use to put all the juices and everything when I'm cooking. So if you haven't been down and perused our cooking section, it's really fun. Come down and just look at the wonderful pictures and the books, and just look at all the fun things we have to eat. And we have soups and bread mixes and all sorts of wonderful things. We change them out seasonally, so make sure you're coming down often and check out our wonderful cooking department here at the book table.